Xbox, please get it together. Please. I'm begging you. I really am. I want to tell you guys about the best birthday present I ever received. And then I want to tell you how the company behind it spent the next 10 years breaking my heart. Because when I say Xbox lost me, I don't mean I just switched consoles. I mean they took something that actually meant something to me and then slowly beat it into the ground. Okay? Let's talk about it. It was 2011. I turned 16. And my brother, who never really did the gift thing, got me an Xbox 360S and a Kinect. To this day, that's the only birthday present he's ever given me. So yeah, that console wasn't just hardware. There is some weight to it. There's an emotional component. Okay, stick with me. That 360 became my everything. And when I got GTA, bro, let's not even oh my god, let's not even talk about it. But when I got GTA and then eventually got onto GTA Online and I met some of my closest friends through that game, like, I still talk to these people. These are still like my closest friends, okay? It's been over 10 years. We were building crews, running missions, causing chaos, and it felt like a community. Xbox Live at that time had this energy to it where everybody was on the same thing, in the same world, and connected. And then Xbox One dropped, and I watched that community just scatter.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Xbox One.
See, the Xbox One wasn't just a new console. It was a different philosophy. And that philosophy had nothing to do with us, the gamers. When Xbox One was revealed in May 2013, the big pitch wasn't games. It was television.
TV experience. TV and movies. TV. Xbox. Watch TV. TV. Watch TV. TV remote. TV experience. TV. Sports TV. Anybody?
Microsoft's whole angle was that people were moving to streaming services. TV was being disrupted, and they wanted to build a console that sat at the center of that transition, not just for gaming, but for changing how people watch TV too. I don't know if they know, but nobody asked for that. I'm so sorry, but we didn't ask for that. We asked for the next Halo. We asked for better graphics, faster load times, and more GTA. Nobody was sitting there like, you know what my game console needs? Cable TV. And it got worse. The console launched with a DRM system that gamers widely called anti-consumer. And it was more expensive than the PS4 because it required the Kinect, which I actually loved on the 360, but at this point it felt forced. Like they were using it to justify a price hike instead of actually building on what made the Kinect fun. Then there was the always online requirement. Microsoft effectively confirmed that the Xbox One would require an always-on internet connection to validate digital rights. And when gamers pushed back, the response from Microsoft's leadership was kind of rude. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of rude.
It's a great line for games. Yeah, and I think people are going to love it, and then they're going to understand what we're trying to create and how it links games and entertainment, the functionality of the box, some of the advantages that you get of having a box that is designed to use an online state. So that, to me, is a future-proof choice, and I think people could have arguably gone the other way if we didn't do it, and fortunately we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Right. So stick with 360. That's your message if you don't, like it?
If you have zero access to the internet, that is an offline device. I mean, seriously, when I read the blogs and thought about who's really the most impacted. There was a person who said, hey, I'm on a nuclear sub.
Right.
And I don't even know what it means to be on a nuclear sub, but I've got to imagine that it's not easy to get an internet connection.
One executive literally told people to just deal with it on Twitter. And we're talking about, he said that to paying customers. You got me so twisted, my guy. The reveal event was widely seen as a console that misunderstood gaming entirely, pushing it toward other media when the people who built that brand were gamers first. And here's what nobody talks about enough, in my opinion. It didn't just affect the product. It broke the community. My friends who had been on Xbox 360 with me didn't all upgrade at the same time. I know I didn't. The heck? Some switched to PS4, some waited, some just fell off gaming altogether. That friend group I built on GTA Online, it fragmented. And for me, Xbox was the reason. For me personally, in 2016, my Xbox got stolen again. Listen, okay, I be having the dudes going cray. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I do to these men. I don't know. But yeah, my ex at the time. Yeah, okay, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, my Xbox got stolen, okay? And when it came time to replace it, I did not hesitate. I went out and bought a PS4 for the first time because Xbox had already lost me. The 360 was my home, and the One never felt like it. And it never really recovered from that moment. The trust was broken, and they spent the next decade making questionable call after questionable call. I'm so sorry. It's not funny, but at the same time, I feel like they needed me in that office. They needed me to sit down there and like really tell them that they were messing up. Like, what are we doing right now? By 2025, Xbox hardware sales were down 70% year over year. The worst numbers on record. Retailers like Costco stopped carrying their products entirely. Microsoft spent $68.7 billion acquiring Activision Blizzard, largely for Call of Duty, but Call of Duty slipped to 5th in UK charts, and Game Pass subscriber growth stalled so badly that Microsoft stopped publicly reporting the numbers. Do you know how bad something has to be for a business to be like, okay, let's just not let them see any of this? Like, it's so bad. And then Black Friday 2025 happened. PlayStation 5 took 47% of hardware sales. Nintendo switched to grab 24%. Xbox didn't even crack the top 3. They got outsold by the NEX Playground, an Android-based kids console, which grabbed 14% of the market. An Android toy for children outsold the Xbox on Black Friday. That's not just a rough patch. That's the consequence of a decade of decisions that started the moment they decided that gamers weren't their priority anymore. Now, here's the thing. I'm not making this video to just bury Xbox. I'm making it because I genuinely think they might be able to come back from this, but only if they're honest about what went wrong and willing to fix it. Actually fix it. Right now, owning an Xbox is all downside. There are plenty of games the console will never get, and virtually none that it will exclusively get. That has to change. According to a Q1 2026 survey, 41% of US gamers say exclusive games are the number one reason they choose a console. That's not a small number. Make games that make people feel like they're missing out if they don't have an Xbox. Now, the good news is the new CEO, Asha Sharma, little bad, fine as hell, thick as, okay, not thick, but you know what I mean, seems to get this. She's already confirmed they're reevaluating their approach to exclusivity and calling for a return to the brand's roots. That's the right conversation. Now follow through. The Xbox 360 knew what it was, a gaming console with a great online community. That's it. That's all it needed to be. Every pivot since then, TV hub, cloud gaming platform, subscription services, handheld PCs, mobile gaming. Honestly, it's so much that it's diluted what the brand actually means. I feel like you can have those things, but pick a core identity and build outward from there instead of trying to be everything and ending up feeling like nothing. Xbox needs to invest in the social layer of gaming again. Let me say that again for the executives that might be listening to this. The social aspects of gaming, okay? Gaming, not just the content, okay? Asha Sharma has already cut Game Pass prices and launched the Discord partnership, both of which signal a more community-facing approach than Xbox has taken in years. That's a start, but trust is slow to rebuild. They need to show up consistently, communicate like they respect their audience, and stop making announcements that feel like shareholder presentations instead of gaming moments. This is just my take. I need new original titles, and I need games that are made with gamers in mind, not stockholders, not shareholders. I need them to make games with gamers in mind. That is how you get Xbox exclusivity. And another thing I want to mention, and yes, I know it's like completely off the wall, but I'm just saying, just in case, the right person's listening to this. If you could come out with the next Xbox and call it Xbox Legacy, and it looks like a tricked out Xbox 360, like Xbox 360 but looks maxing, I will return to Xbox. You do that, we'll talk about the games. Honestly, put me in a boardroom. I'll let you know what type of games we want to see. I'll go ahead and just crowdsource some of that data and information for you, because you're clearly not listening. On the game side of things, you're clearly not listening. You guys own way too many game studios to be doing all this. I'm just saying. But you make a Xbox and you call it Xbox Legacy, and you make it look like an Xbox 360, but tricked out, like more lights and stuff like that, and just make it look like that, bruh. You got an Xbox customer coming right back for you, bro. But you'll never do that. So, my main point still stand. Okay. My brother gave me a 360 when I was 16. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up and just really let you drive this point home. Okay. My only present I ever got from him. It gave me friendships and memories that I still carry. And I believe that's the power a console can have when it gets it right. And I believe Xbox got it right once. And I believe that they can get it right again. But they have to go back to the basics. Back to the gamers who built that brand before the suits decided we needed a TV box instead of a game console. Phil Spencer is out. Asha Sharma is in, and 2026 is being called a make or break year for this brand. I'm watching, and honestly, part of me is still rooting for them. Are you still riding with Xbox, or did they lose you too? Drop it in the comments, and if you're new here, I'm trying to dash. Subscribe to ConsoleDollz, because I'm gonna start having these conversations a little bit more often about the game industry. If you like that content, I'm still working on trying to beat Elden Ring. Hopefully I could do that before GTA 6 comes out. It's a bit of a slow burn, but I'm very invested in my channel and what I'm delivering to you guys, and your comments do not just go one ear and out the other, so definitely let me know what you would want to see more from me. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Bye bye.